Hi everyone, welcome back to the Kat Scrappiness YouTube channel. So today's project, I'll be using the wonky wavy stitched rectangle dies and then also the stitched scallop heart dies. Next one, I'll be using the wonky wavy stitched heart dies here, and then also the I love you with shadow dies, and mainly just the love word there. The sprinkles I'll be using is Happy Mail sprinkles, and the sequins is Cupid's arrow sequins. I really like how it has the iridescent hearts and the cute little Cupid cutouts. The paper that I'll be using from my stash is Doodle So Punny 6x6 paper pad, and an image that I colored up is going to be from the greeting farm. This is a Digi stamp called Be Mine Anya. I'll list the products that I use in the description box below. So the size of my card is an A2 size. It's 4¼ by 5½. Here I use the large stitched scallop die. I cut it out of red cardstock, and then I used the largest die from the wonky wavy stitched heart dies, and I used it to cut the inside of the scallop frame and also to cut out the shaker window on the designer paper. That designer paper was cut from the wonky wavy stitched rectangles die. I also cut some acetate sheet using the stitched scallop heart die, the largest die, and here is the love sentiment from the I love you shadow dies, and I cut it out of red glitter cardstock. So here's the designer paper that I cut the shaker window through, and I'm just getting some liquid glue and putting it around the heart open shape, and then I'm adhering the acetate sheet on the back side of the designer paper. Here is some craft adhesive foam tape. It measures about 1/4 of an inch wide and 1/8 of an inch thick, so I'm making sure to go around the perimeter of that window there and trimming off the little point. That part of the designer paper and window, it was a little bit thinner than the 1/4 inch size, so I had to trim off the foam tape just so that it doesn't stick out of the designer paper and you can't see it. So then I continue to adhere that foam tape following the shape of that heart, and then also I go ahead and put some more foam tape on the bottom of the card later so that it's more stable. So here is the scallop heart frame, and here is some liquid adhesive. This is a glue pen from Zig that I like to use for more thinner die cuts. So I go ahead and place it in the front of that designer paper to frame out the window. And then, like I said, here is some more foam tape for the bottom of that designer paper just to make everything nice and level and popped out. Let's see, I go ahead and put in the sprinkles and sequins in the card there. Those are the Happy Mail sprinkles again. Those are cute little envelope black and white sprinkles. And then next I put the Cupid's arrow sequin mix, and I like how it has iridescence, so it kind of picks up on that blue teal color from the designer paper. And so I go ahead and center that in the middle of the card there, trying to make sure and avoid the foam tape from that shaker window that I created. And so I go ahead and center that on the card base, and that completes the little shaker portion there. And I like how the envelopes and the Valentine's Day sequence match the theme and paper. So that is the image that I colored up. I'm placing her on the bottom right side of the card. There is the love sentiment from the I love you shadow I love you dies with shadow dies. And so again, I just used the love word. I didn't use the shadow that comes with that die set. And I go ahead and adhere it to the front of that shaker window. So that pretty much completes the card there. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video on my first Valentine's Day project using some Valentine's Day products from Kat Scrappiness. So stay tuned for our upcoming release, and thanks for watching. Bye.